Hi guys, this is your girl Noir and welcome back to my channel. So today's recipe is going to be curry chicken and some boiled coconut dumplings. Yes guys, that's what we're making today, and I have all my ingredients right here. So I'm going to show you what I'm working with today. So this is what I'm working with today. I have my onion, I have my garlic, I have my spring onion, thyme, fresh parsley, and I have my vegetables that is cut up. It has celery, it has pumpkin, it has carrots, it has everything in there. So that's what I'm going to use today instead of using the Irish potatoes and stuff like that. So I have my paprika, black pepper, chicken seasoning, salt, curry powder, olive oil, water, coconut milk, and flour. So let's start cooking. So we don't want to forget the most important thing, the chicken. So I have 1 kg of chicken that I cut up and seasoned, washed, and everything. So I'm gonna start by seasoning my chicken so we can make our curry chicken and boiled coconut dumplings. So I'm gonna start by putting 1 teaspoon of salt. You want to put a lot of salt because of my my chicken seasoning has salt in it, so I'm going to put a lot of salt. So I'm going to put 1 tablespoon of chicken seasoning. I'm going to put 1 tablespoon of black pepper. There goes the chickens, the rooster. I'm going to put 1 tablespoon of paprika. This one is not hot, it's not spicy. It's marked piment doux, that means it's not spicy. One tablespoon. And I'm gonna put 2 tablespoons. We're gonna use 3 tablespoons of curry powder, but I'm putting 2 to season chicken. 2 tablespoons. I'm gonna mix this up. Okay. So I'm gonna put in 1 onion. Just gonna roughly chop this. I'm using some seasoning peppers also. I have them in the fridge. I just forgot to put them out to show you guys the seasoning peppers, but I'm using seasoning peppers also. Okay, so I'm going to be using about 5 garlic cloves. I'm going to use about 5 garlic cloves. Just want to chop this like so. You can grate it if you want, crush it, whatever. I'm just doing it like so. Well, that's how our parents used to do it. Just hold everything and chop it. Okay, so we have 5 cloves of garlic here. You have some fresh thyme. I'm I'm going to use 2 spring onions. Just going to chop this like so. I'm going to put in some parsley. It's nice and fresh. You can hear that Frenchness. Mix that nicely. Just going to set this aside for about an hour or 2. In the meanwhile, I'm going to start kneading my dough to make the dumplings. So I have my pot here. I'm going to use this pot. I'm going to boil my dumplings in it. I'm going to put 2 cups of water in this pot. 2 cups of water in here, and I'm going to put in 1 cup of coconut milk. So that's what I'm going to use to boil the dumplings. I have my coconut milk here. So I'm going to boil the dumplings in there. And I'm going to put 2 garlic cloves in here, just like so, to boil my dumplings. So I am not using fresh coconut milk. I'm using box coconut milk that I bought. I bought 2 of them. So I like this coconut milk because I think it's from Africa, somewhere in Africa. I haven't read it. It's so teeny tiny, I cannot see it properly. And yeah, but I love it. It's close to the normal, local, natural, fresh coconut. It's just like, look at this. It has the same smell and everything, like it's a fresh coconut I just grated today. But no, it's in a box, and that's why I love using it. So I'm gonna put this to boil, and I'm gonna start kneading my dough. So I'm gonna use the rest of my coconut milk to knead my dough. So I'm using 1 cup to boil it and 1 cup to knead it. Yes. So I'm gonna be using 2 cups of flour for my dumplings because I'm the only one gonna eat the boiled dumplings. My son don't like boiled dumplings. You know, in the English-speaking Caribbean islands, we love our dumplings, but I'm in the French island, Martinique, and they don't eat boiled dumplings. I've never seen this anywhere in my life here. They make dumplings, but with these small little round dumplings with shrimp or stuff like that. But to say boiled dumplings, they don't do that. Yeah. So I'm gonna serve his curry chicken with something else, rice or something else, or some plantain. He likes plantain. So that's my 2 cups of flour. I'm gonna put like half a teaspoon of salt in there, and that's it. So you want clean hands as usual. Wash your hands. Just gonna mix this. When I'm putting the coconut milk, I'm gonna use a spoon to mix it, and after I'm gonna knead it. Okay, time to make our dumplings. I'm gonna put in coconut milk. not too soft. Okay. Still think it's a little too soft. I'm gonna sprinkle some flour over it. Okay, that is much better. Okay, so I'm gonna let the coconut milk boil a little bit, and after I'm start making the dumplings to put in there. So the coconut milk is boiling, so I'm gonna start making my dumplings. Okay, just gonna put it in pieces like this. Make it as big as you want. You choose the size of your dumplings. Okay. Okay. It's not going to be even unless you put it on to check how many grams or whatever you have. But I'm not going to do all of that. We're making dumpling. Who cares if there's a bigger one or a smaller one? I think it's a little soft, but it's good. Just gonna let this dumplings boil nicely in that delicious coconut milk. So now it's time to start making our curry chicken. So I have my pot here. In my pot, I'm going to put in 2 tablespoons of olive oil in there. Olive oil. So remember I said I was going to use 3 tablespoons of curry powder. I did use 2 to season, and I'm going to use 1 to put in there. cook that curry. Okay. So I'm just going to let it do its thing because you want it to spring out all its juices. You don't want to add water yet. You want it to spring out all its juices. So I'm going to put in my seasoning peppers. I have 6 seasoning peppers here. I almost forget. I had it in the freezer. I took off the seeds in them and I washed them and I put them in the freezer. It's still a little frozen, so I'm gonna cut that and put it in there. You cannot forget the seasoning peppers. What are you doing? You see it's bringing out its juices. It smells so good. So the coconut dumplings are ready. Look at that. So I'm just gonna put the lid back on. Look at that. So now I'm going to put in my vegetables. So for the vegetables, it's not like we have the other vegetables that have the corn and everything in it. This one is different. This one has pumpkin, carrots, spring beans. You know, it has things like that, vegetables in it. No corn. It has celery and stuff in there. So I buy this in the packet because I like buying it, so I don't have to cut up everything, and I didn't have any fresh carrots, and in this one I can get everything in it, so that's why I like putting it in there. So now you want to taste for salt, black pepper, your pimento. So that's the only thing I don't use, pimento, salt, because I don't use hot peppers. I don't do peppers. If somebody wants it, they can use some pepper sauce or hot sauce or whatever. So I'm gonna put in 2 cups of water so the chicken can cook. So now we're just gonna let it cook. And the chicken is not tough. It's not a local chicken to say it's like very hard. It's very soft, this chicken. So see you with the finished product. So I just want to show you guys what I'm using. This is what I'm using. It has all the vegetables in it, the celery, the pieces of pumpkin and everything in there, but it don't have no corn in there. That's the difference between the other mixed veg. This one is different because I don't want no corn in my curry chicken. Yeah. So my curry chicken is ready. Look at that. So guys, like the video, subscribe to the channel. If you like the video, please subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment, tell me what you think. Everybody cooks differently. So this is my curry chicken. And these chickens outside, they're lucky I don't eat them. They're so lucky. I give them food, but I don't eat them. So like, share and subscribe. Leave a comment in the comment section down below, and all the ingredients will be in the description box. So guys, I want to say thank you guys for watching my videos, and some of you comment, I appreciate it, and some people comment and say, oh, why you don't show your face? I don't have to show my face making my cooking videos. It's not a must to show my face, but for this person, if you really want to see my face, go check out my avocado cake video and you will see my face, if that will make you happy. So I'm not the first person to make videos without showing my face, but I show my face on my videos sometimes, not all the time. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one.